there. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Today's video, we're trying out a new product. Well, at least it's new to me. I'm not even sure when exactly this product came out because I don't really remember hearing much about it at all. So I am talking about the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Niacinamide Skin Tint with 5% niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and peony extract. And this is what it looks like. So it's in a little dropper type of container, and it is a skin tint. So it's a little bit more lightweight, buildable coverage. And this has 5% niacinamide in it. So it's supposed to deliver a healthy looking finish with a radiant glow. I actually picked this up on Amazon. I was recently getting something else on Amazon, and I just thought, you know what? Let me just kind of look and see what's new out there in the world of makeup on Amazon, and maybe I can get something new to try out here on my channel. I'm always on the lookout for things to try for you guys. So when I saw this on there and the price was really good, this container was $6.98. Now that was for this shade. Why different shades are different prices on there, I don't know. Some were $7, some were $6. Not really sure. Amazon's weird. But I went ahead and picked up this one, which I do believe to possibly be my shade. It kind of looks like it could be a little dark, but I guess we'll find out. This is in the shade Light Medium Sand. And it does come in neutral tones, cool tones, and warm tones. However, they didn't have a neutral tone of a light medium, so I had to get the warm. So it could be just a little bit warm for me, but we're gonna find out. This promises up to 24 hours of hydration in a clinical test on 32 volunteers, and it is new. So let's go ahead and try this out. I did go ahead and I moisturized my face with my regular old Lorene Moisturizing Cherry Face Cream. So I used that, and then I did go ahead and do my under eyes with my Thread Concealer. So this says you do have to shake it up because separation does occur. So we'll just shake it up a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna give this a go. Now, this is my first, not my first, but I don't typically use these dropper form kind of foundations or skin tints or things like that. I feel like they're a bit messy. Typically with this kind of formula, I would use a beauty blender or like a makeup sponge, but I don't have one handy and I really don't feel like going and getting one wet. So I'm just gonna use my brush that I always use. But I do think maybe a beauty blender would be a little bit easier. So I'm actually just gonna apply a little bit and we'll see how kind of runny this formula is. Ooh. All right, let's put that on. So this did say it had lightweight, buildable coverage. Wow, I feel like right now I'm getting a little bit more coverage than I would like. I didn't quite want this much coverage. I feel like this is more closer to medium coverage, to be honest. Let's kind of blend it in and see. It doesn't have like a weird scent or anything to it. It actually smells pretty good. Just plain old nothing smell. So no weird scents, no fragrances or anything like that. I don't smell anything. And actually it's pretty easy to blend out. It feels very moisturizing on the skin. And it does have a tad bit of like a dewy kind of finish to it, but I wouldn't say it's the most dewiest or greasiest looking that I've ever seen. Actually, I feel like it looks just really natural. Very much just kind of like your skin, maybe with some like face cream on it, you know, and it does settle just a little bit into pores. As you can see my pores here, I have these big pores, woohoo. It does settle into the pores. But I wouldn't say it does any more than any other foundation. For me personally, big pores, I can't find much that doesn't settle into my pores. So And it does feel pretty hydrating. It feels really nice. And I really like the coverage on that. Now the only thing I think I would do different next time is I would use less product. I feel like you think you don't, I mean, you really don't need much. If you're even using a beauty blender, I would just maybe do one kind of good size, quarter size amount, and that it will do you. I don't think you need as much as I was putting on my face. This stuff is pretty pigmented. You don't need much. So just a good quarter size little dollop, that'll do you for your whole face. You really don't need much more. So far, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm happy with the shade result. Actually, I would even say that it does match pretty well. I mean, is it exact? No, but it's pretty dang close. And it looks really good. I got really good coverage from it. Doesn't feel super tacky or like very dewy like some foundations that I have. I feel like this one is definitely closer to an actual, you know, kind of satiny formula, but with a little bit more moisture. So I actually like this a lot better than this e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I feel like I really like the skin tint a little bit better. It's a little bit more natural looking. I like the hydration factor from the niacinamide and the hyaluronic acid. It's just really nice. I just feel like I like the overall finish and look of it a lot better. And we'll just kind of see how it wears, you know, how does it wear off throughout the day. But so far for $6, heck yes, I would definitely repurchase this so far. So I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'll show you guys my finished look, and then we're gonna wear it throughout the day and see how it does. All right, everyone, so I did finish getting ready. Finished eating my breakfast and everything, and here's how it's looking. So I didn't put on any kind of setting powder or any kind of setting spray over it. I just want to kind of see how it does. So I probably won't actually put anything over it. I'm curious. But as you can see, it looks pretty good. I really do like the color, and I like the coverage that I get from it. The one thing I guess that I kind of don't like, but this isn't something that really hasn't happened with other ones either. This one just is something that just happens, and that's that I can tell that it kind of settles into like definitely your pores, but it does kind of settle into like any small lines you may have, which I don't have like a lot of wrinkles, but I do have these like little lines right here up by my brows. And you can see it kind of settles into there. And then it also kind of settled a little bit into my forehead line. So what I did earlier was I just kind of patted them out with like either my brush or a beauty blender. And I feel like that kind of evened it out a little, but it does kind of take some of the product off. So that's just kind of one thing. It does seem to be very transferable. Like it definitely like comes off onto your clothes and fingers and different stuff. So not anything that hasn't happened with other foundations, but I mean, it's definitely kind of more like a kind of watery skin tint rather than like a full-on foundation, I guess I would say. Hey everyone, so I am at home now. I got home from work not too long ago, and I almost forgot to update you guys how this skin tint wore throughout the day. So here we are at the end of the day. My makeup is currently falling apart, as you can see, because your girl has been working hard. But this is how it's looking. So as you can see, a lot of it has actually rubbed off. I did feel quite oily throughout the day. You know, just like going like this and stuff, I could like feel that I was oily throughout the day, but now when I'm touching my face, I feel like there's nothing there. So I do think a lot of it did rub off and wear off somehow. Maybe like just me adjusting my glasses and things, and it, you know, it wore off. But yeah, I would have to definitely try this again with setting spray. I don't feel like it stayed very well. Definitely not as well as some of my other foundations. Now this is a skin tint, so I guess it's really not promising to be a foundation, but then again, to me, foundation, skin tint, same thing. I think it's okay. I think you can expect maybe like 6 hours of wear tops from this. I don't think it's going to be kind of an all day kind of thing. I think you're going to have to touch it up. It did feel very lightweight, but it did start to feel very greasy throughout the day. And also, as you can tell, it's kind of worn off. So, I don't know, you know, like I was originally really enjoying it and I liked the way that it looked, but now after wearing it, I'm like, well, even though the price tag is good, I don't know that I would buy it again. You know, I feel like it just doesn't really wear well throughout the day. There's other drugstore foundations that I think wear a lot better throughout the day. I mean, heck, the Revlon Illuminance, you know, foundation is one of ones I actually really enjoy, and that one wears better throughout the day. So I personally wouldn't get this one again, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, what's the point of putting something on if it's just going to wear off, right? So let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys in my next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.